The application process goes: put on a layer of super glue, have flu-like symptoms for 2 days, repeat several times, then eventually move outside. I just use paper to put it on with because, well, oh shit, it's the only thing that works. I tried using all kinds of cloths and stuff, but they all leave little bits and they get hot. Even the Scotty shop towels that everyone else seems to use. I'm sanding it with a sanding block, trying to get it level. Put some low patches. You see these dark bits there and there. Alright, so I knocked off most of the high spots with 400 grit paper. You can see the swirly scratches here probably. And down here we've got a couple of high spots, don't know if you can see them. But I haven't finished yet. And I just polished this little bit. Took it down to like 2000 grit and then give it a quick polish. This scratch is over here, but this is just to see what it looks like. See what it does to the grain. Doesn't that look nice? Ain't it pretty? So I ran into a bit of a problem. These recesses are nice. This one was nice. This one, something happened. The template moved and I didn't notice, so it was over this way, more than it needed to be. And then, for some reason I figured it'd be a good idea to join them. And we had a straight line, this way, and then I thought, no, that's not going to work either, so I tried to round this edge so it matched that edge, and that doesn't work either. It just looked ridiculous. I want them to be two separate recesses, so I've had to make this little piece to fit, which was an absolute pain in the butt. I had to make it slightly oversized, and then gradually chamfer the bottom so I could push it down and it would wedge itself in and be a really tight fit on top where you can see it. You still might see a seam once it's sanded. I am sanding this back because I don't like the super glue. It was flaking off in places. I don't know who thought that would be a good idea. Don't do that. Don't do super glue. So yeah, if there's any little bits where there's any figuring that should cross over here, I might paint it in with the dye, little paintbrush, and fake it, you know. So now I just have to reroute this bit here, this bit here. Alright, I've lined up exactly where the control plate needs to be, and this time, taking no chances, I've marked the center of the holes I need to drill with pins. I'm going to use those pins to locate the template. And then I'm going to wait for the glue to dry before I move the guitar or anything. I don't want it moving on me. After the true oil comes the gunstock wax. This is not the first time I'm doing this. I was interrupted. So, bit of that on there. Oh, could have been too much. Now I like to wipe it on really lightly, so it's a pretty thick coat. And then, whoa crap, I need more hands. Alright, that'll do for that. And I'll leave it for a bit. I can kind of see it going dull as it dries. I'll let it dry a little bit and then I'll start buffing it off lightly. And then I'll let it dry some more and then I'll buff it hard. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to wipe it now just for the video. I probably wouldn't. Well, you know, you get the idea. Wax goes on, neck goes shiny, but it feels nice. Alright, so here's the thing. Well, here's many things. Oh, fuck me. Did you see that? Fit a minute ago. Right, we'll be fixing that. Alright, so here's the thing. One of many things. Number one. although we can get the saddles high enough. I don't like them hanging up in the air like that, and I don't like a neck that's too high up off the body, so I'm going to take maybe 2mm off the bottom of the neck socket, and I don't remember why I started taking the finish off. There was a reason, wasn't there? Was it this thing? I can't remember. I really can't. So, the other thing, we didn't have a very flat bottom in our recess for our little brass plate, so I put a piece of ply in there, which I'm going to have to poke out from the other side of a drill bit for now, because it's not glued or anything. But what I'm going to do first is that neck thing I was talking about a minute ago. What was that? Oh yes. Routing the neck pocket a little bit deeper. Let's do that. I'm going to use the template cutter to route this to the neck pocket under it, and that'll give me the height necessary to route 2mm off the bottom in there. I've popped up this piece of plywood. I don't know why plywood, it was just cheaper. So what I'm going to do is find that gizmo I had for drilling straight perpendicular holes and drill through it, through each of these string holes from the other side, and then tidy them up from this side. Burnish them or something, I don't know. Pop it out. Not straight. I think what I'm going to do, now the light's gone, take it down the house and use a needle file. I'll draw straight lines, I'll enlarge them with a needle file, adjusting them in the right directions. Even though no one's going to see them. Actually, I don't know yet if the brass cover is going to cover them or if it's going to have access for screws. I think access is probably a good idea. Screws? No, strings.